Hello everyone, today we're looking at comparing data sets. Short lesson today, just a single question. Please pause the video and write this down and we'll go through it together. This is a good question, it's an exam style question. Okay, so as you can see it's a back-to-back similarly plot and we're comparing the results of a Year 9 class of boys and girls in a geography exam. There's quite a few numbers here, so let's go through this. Okay, so part A, I. So find the mean, which is the average for the girls and the boys. This is fairly long. I will be honest, actually, in the exam, we probably wouldn't give you this many numbers because this will take you a while, but you're going to add them all up and then divide by how many there are. So pause the video and have a go. Okay, I believe there are 37 girls in total and there are 40 boys in total. Now, to get the average of the girls, you're going to add up all of these and divide by 37. So 22, 31, 33, 38. Fairly long, but I believe if done correctly, the girls add to 2,600. So 2,600 over 37, which is roughly, we'll call it's one decimal place, so we'll call it 70.3. Okay. Boys, the same thing, add them all up. I believe they add up to 2,234 over 40. And that is just under 56, we'll call it 55.8. And then average for the whole group, you would add both of these and add both of these as well. So that would be 4 8s, 34 over 77, which is approximately 62.8. Okay, part B. Now the median. Remember, median is the middle score. Now, because there are 37 girls, that's odd, so there's going to be exact middle. Boys, there's 40, which is even, so the middle will be between two numbers. So 37 divided by 2 is 18.5, which means the 19th term is my middle score for the girls. Okay, so I'm just going to write here 19th score. So now count up 19 scores from the start, or count backwards from the end. I'm going to count from the start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's a 5 here, and there's a 7, so 75 is my median for the girls. Now just double check, I'm going to count backwards as well from the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Again, that's still my middle. So let's just circle that as well. Okay, so that's my median, 75. Now for the boys, they're 40. So obviously half of that is 20, but it's an even. So it's going to be 20.5 number. And of course, that's between the 20th and the 21st score. So let's count them out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it's in the middle here. So I'm going to circle those two numbers. And my median is going to be between them. Okay, so the median is the 20.5th score. So it's going to be 54 plus 55 over 2, which is 54.5. Okay, now part C, where the scores clustered for the girls and the boys. Remember, clustering is all about big clumps of data. So you can see in the girls, big clump around here, and the boys, big clump around here. So for girls, we can say clustering around, say, the 70, 80 mark. Okay, so 70s and 80s. And then the boys, you see clustering around the 40s and 50s. Okay, so clustering is just where you have heaps of data. Alright. Okay, part D. Compare the shapes of the two data sets. Now this is fairly open-ended. And you're going to use terminology from the chapter like skewness, maybe the average, maybe the median, things like that to describe how all these compare to all these. Now what I write here is not the only answer, it's just one possible interpretation of comparing the two data sets. So before I do it, I'd like you to pause the video again and have a think. Just write a couple of sentences describing how you think the girls compare to the boys, and again, use the terminology from the chapter in your response. Okay, I assume we're ready to go. Let's look at skewness. So let's draw a little curve for each one. Okay, now you can see the girls, the hump or the high points, there's more bigger scores than lower scores. So remember, if you have more bigger scores, that means it is negatively skewed. So we can actually write, might do it up here, part D, the girls' scores are negatively skewed. Because remember, there are more bigger scores than small scores. On the other side, the boys are positively skewed. The boys' scores are positively skewed. You can also see that the girls have quite a higher mean and a much higher median as well than the boys. So higher mean and median. So the girls' median and mean are much higher. So we can say overall, the girls performed probably generally at a higher level. So overall, girls performed higher. Just fit in there. Okay, cool. So the girls' scores are negatively skewed, the boys' scores are positively skewed, the girls' median and mean are much higher. Overall, girls performed higher. Okay, and then we're looking at part E. Which group, girls or boys, perform better? Justify your answer. Well, we pretty much actually answered that in part D already. We talked about the mean and median being higher for the girls. So we can just say, girls perform better. So girls performed better overall. The girls' scores are generally higher and their mean and median are much higher. And there we have it. Okay, today's homework, exercise 904, and I'll see you in the next lesson.